Alright everyone, welcome to another game of Heroes of the Storm. My name is Rockwell, and today we're going to be playing some Leoric on the Black Hearts Bay. So, this is an interesting game, because I would say, based off of our team count, that our best setup would be having Imperius and Ariel go bottom, and then at least me stay top and double soak. Right, but they have an Amethyr, so they're going to be better at that kind of like split than we are. So, I don't know. I think I might.
3, 2, 1. Let your blade
I might
strike
suggest
true.
it. But I don't know. It's a bit weird. I mean, our game is, I don't know, yeah, because I don't know that, because that strategy works pretty well against not. Right here. So, yeah, when that Sonya is not, excuse me, in her minion wave, I definitely win that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead bottom. I do not think that I should be our bottom laner because, like, on Blackheart's, like, you can kind of think of Blackheart's Bay as a two-lane map, right? At least that's how I do in my head. Because it is so tiny. Like, the gap between the top two ways is so small and so consistent, too. Unlike in, like, 2 or something. And the bottom lane is so far away that it really does feel like just a large two-lane map. Right. And you wouldn't really want Leoric, except that like the top lane is worth like twice as much XP as the bottom lane is, I guess. And you wouldn't really ever want to Leoric in top lane necessarily, unlike, you know, your off lane on a normal like 2-lane map, because his big thing is double soak, right? So it wouldn't be ideal, at least. Okay, well, I guess I am our offlaner though, because Imperius isn't doing it, which is kind of why I suggested doing Imperius Ariel, because you don't really have a good like traditional style offlaner, right? Because like both Imperius and I guess and Leoric are good offlaners, but Imperius is kind of going to be relegated to our main tank this game. And I am very good at double soaking, which is what makes me an offlaner, but there's only one lane here that I can soak. So unless I go top mid, I can't double soak. Yeah, you go back in there, slut. I'm not gonna let you just soak out here like that. I'll let you soak these, because I'm not going out. And I can't stop you anyways, but... I'm not going there. Screw that. I have a minion wave. Okay. God, I freaking hate these stupid Avamines. Wish that this Tracer would vary up her auto attacks, because she has such an easy time, but she's not. So, we clear it slow.
We are victorious. Now free.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, that was a pretty good Q on his part. Really turned that around for us. Oh, whoopsies. That didn't just happen. Shift Z. Just Z. Okay, so now we finally got into our kind of proper lane setup, except for the Ariel. She's in a weird spot.
We are victorious. Fire, you flagger!
So I'm gonna go up there and deal with this quickly. So Ariel doesn't.
Well then, who's got the coin for me services?
Because I don't think Ariel Leoric is that great of a team up, you know? I don't think I can be an effective battery.
Let us come. Challenges me.
Yeah, I can't damage the Morales stuff.
What good's a pirate without
But you know what I can do? I can out-soak it. So that's what I'm gonna go do. Because that's all I do, is soak. I soak. I am a soaker. I'm a big sponge. I take all the minions and I go, kneel. I'm gonna try to get us 10. There we go. Tomb. I have now a significantly stronger CC. And they are now behind me on the XP rotation. Oh shoot, I missed my W, so I don't think I win this anymore. Yeah. I don't really want to fight them, so I just want to clear the minion wave. Now I do. And that is why Entomb is good. And March of the Black King isn't. Like, don't get me wrong, March of the Black King can get you from, you know, all of, can like get you from like 0 to 100 real quickly. Yeah, it's like this medic went the wrong way for that. He got a lot of spread on his bombs because we kind of had to stand really close together because we're all melee, but that's fine. The medic went the wrong way. They might have been able to make it out if the medic hadn't just abandoned him to subsequently die later because we still have a fort. Yeah, I think that they forgot that we still have the fort there, and so they just kind of went. There was a mistake. Okay, I thought that I had gotten mined because I heard the abathur, but it was because my camera was here. And I'm like, but I'm not a mounted.
Seems we've reached an accord. Let's show your enemies a jolly good time.
There's a lot of people up here that I don't want to fight, so.
Choose a talent.
Oh, I missed that. There we go. Well, I'm dead. That kind of sucks. Oh well, now I guess I can show off Leoric's trait. You should try to hit your stuff. Mostly your W is what matters to hit. Oh my god, I'm so bad.
We have lost the fort.
So, if you hit your W, you respawn faster. I didn't hit my W, so you didn't get to see that. But it heals you for a percentage of your HP, which is basically just a percentage of your respawn timer for Leoric. Oh, that was great.
To the slaughter.
So, yeah, You have to keep it on them, obviously, but you're dead, so that's not super hard. Because you don't have to worry about getting, like, chunked out or anything. I am a Leoric, and my job is to clear the lanes. I just do that. I do it super well because I have a cleaving auto attack and a giant Q that just annihilates minions.
Slay this enemy and our chances will.
Let's skip the treasure hunt.
We
It's
are
right there.
almost talent
Look
tier
out.
ahead, so I really want to get a 16 here. Oh, that's not good.
Choose a talent.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Your enemy has it out.
get
for
split
you.
pushed in. Because I can't do this.
Let us conquer. Took Davy Jones' locker with you.
Our core has fallen.
That's enough. We don't be working.
I don't even think he auto attacked me. That was kind of foolish of him. He could have at least tried to damage me. So I didn't end up killing him, but the Entomb is only a 50-second cooldown, so worrying about that is kind of excessive. So I kind of got to deal with this Locust split push a bit. He's doing a pretty good job of... Yeah, they're definitely doing boss. I mean, I don't know what they're thinking, dude. They just, like, showed us in, like, a billion different ways.
Follow my lord. Follow my lord.
So I'm just gonna try to DR people here. I haven't actually been able to show off what I can do in teamfight yet. As Leoric, because I am doing E-builds, like EQ builds, kind of. But basically, in team fights, if I go and I do my Spooky Ghost, and I ghost over people, then they do 50% less damage, so... very effective. Super good against heroes like Sonya, and people who heal based off of their damage. It's not super good against Abathur, but the other big build is his auto attack build, which is mostly percent damage and percent damage healing, but they don't have very much percent damage, so I didn't think that was really necessary. It does do a significantly higher amount of Leoric DPS too, so if you just want to if you want to carry a game, I'd say that's probably the one that you want to pick. But I'd say that in general, his EQ build is his better build. Okay. You also, your E does also increase the damage of your next Q, and your Q after at least after 16, and your Q resets its cooldown. So if you can hit 2 people with your Q, I don't know what. If you can hit 2 people with your Q, then your E cooldown is entirely reset. Oh, maybe I could have caught that. And that's very nice. Very nice.
Bah, who cares? Let's get to the fun part. Blast them apart. Is its own.
Wow, okay. being, dude? Oh, I'm being revived. No, I'm not.
Cease fire! They want more. They'll need to pay up first.
No, okay. I am being revived. How does that work? Cheated death for a whole lot of seconds? Kind of weird to revive Leoric, I think.
Let us conquer.
Let me just clear this wave. We still have 19-20 advantage, so any teamfight they take even 4v5 is still probably good for that. Nah, that was bad on my part. I tried to keep the W, but then I just missed the W.
Always knew this might happen.
An ally is in need of assistance. The damned Archford.
I'm just gonna try to hit this. Oh, whoops.
Let's liven up this place.
That was awkward. Thought I was out of that. Abathur, don't do that. Come on. We got the core though. I think this is GG with the last shot. Can we kill it?
Who's got the coin?
Nice. That was worth. Okay. Whew.
Victory.
I was trying to do the math. I'm like, it won't quite be enough if it's just the shots from the boat. So I was like, so I gotta do some damage to it. And apparently what I did was enough. So, whew. I don't know if I really showcased Leoric's strengths there. I was just so far away from all the team fights because they always just happened in the middle. I was soaking a lane. I mean, that's kind of like the issue with Black Hearts, you know? But I mean, I managed to get us a massive soak advantage, you know? I mean, even the Abathur was trying to counter my soak, right, pretty well, and I still almost doubled his soak number. Right. I mean, you just can't really... That's just hard to beat. And, I mean, although it looks like... Jeez, that's terrible. What the heck? These are terrible damage numbers. I mean, like, I almost outdamaged their Gul'dan. And, like, I wasn't fighting for almost the entire game. Ugh, that's not good at all for them. Yeah. That's also an abysmal damage number, too. So, I don't know. Weird game, I guess. I guess being on my own, just split pushing, fighting Abathur-hatted minions and stupid little locusts, really puts you out of the perspective of the rest of the game. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that, and if you did, a like would be very much appreciated. And if you have enjoyed that and just enjoyed some of my other content as well, then a subscribe would be exceedingly well appreciated. If there's anything that you'd like to see me do, or anything that you think I could have done better in that game, then feel free to say so down in the comments below. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day.